Hi, this is Attorney Mike Gravel coming to you from Chicago, as usual, and today we're going to look at another sovereign citizen traffic fail, but this one's interesting. It's a little more sinister than usual. In fact, I'd say it's a lot more sinister than usual. Let's do it. Well, this is an interesting clip. I got it from a place called Cleveland Area Body Camera, and I'm going to put links in the description below so that you can go to the original video. The original video is like 22 minutes long, and I cut a lot of that out, although it is interesting, and I would recommend looking at it. There's just not a lot of commentary to provide along with a good portion of that. So we're going to set it up with a little bit here that we usually don't have, which is sort of a lead-in to the stop.
It is Sunday, May 9th, 2021. We're going to be going to the area of Grand and Liberty. This is a male who's trying to look for a free Jeep, and he's acting weird. They had dealt with him yesterday. And he has a warrant. So we're going to see if we can't just scoop him up.
Well, okay, that's already a lot more serious than we usually have, at least on the videos that I show on this channel. A lot of times it's just a sovereign citizen trying to get away with driving without a license or insurance or something like that. This guy, they're suspecting of trying to steal a car, and he's got a warrant out for his arrest. So that's what we're walking into this stop with.
Hey, boss man. How you doing? Somebody said you're looking for like a Jeep or something? Yeah. You're trying to get in a Jeep?
No, one of my friends told me that they were leaving a Jeep for me to pick up because I'm supposed to transport it to someone else. Oh.
Okay, I know it's more serious, but you know I can't get through a whole video without laughing once. This guy's opening line of, I had a friend asking me to transport a Jeep for him. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not buying it.
I guess it was the wrong one.
What?
The wrong place.
Where are they supposed to leave it for you?
Somewhere over here, around here, but...
You don't know what street or anything?
Well, no, it's somewhere around the block, like around that block right there.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you by chance?
No, actually, I don't have an ID. I don't have a license.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a sovereign citizen.
Well, isn't that convenient? You're a sovereign citizen. That's going to help with the fact that you don't have a license and that there's a warrant for your arrest and that you're in the middle of trying to commit a crime, we suspect.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and shut that off for me, okay? No, you're going to shut it off for me.
No, I don't.
What, is it Thomas or Mr. Thomas?
Is there a contract that you're trying to make me or something? Or?
Yes. Well, number one, you're over here looking in the vehicles or trying to get in the vehicles. You can't have that. Well, number two, you can't be driving without a license.
I can't.
No, you can't.
And this is just where it gets really kind of creepy for me. It's not that he does anything so outrageous. It's that he's so comfortable with lying. And telling the police officer he doesn't need a driver's license or trying to make up a story when he was probably trying to steal a car. He just knows exactly how guilty he was. When I was a prosecutor, we used to laugh and say when they'd go to get the defendants to bring them up for their case, they'd be asleep. And you knew the ones that were asleep were completely guilty because they weren't worried about anything. They knew they were guilty and they just weren't worried about it. That's what this guy reminds me of.
I don't need a license. I do. I'm a sovereign soul.
Well, we are in the state of Ohio. You're required to have a license.
Well, no, I'm not.
You are, sir.
Well,
I'm going to ask you nicely to please just step out of the vehicle.
No, Jesus Christ says I doesn't have to have a...
What does it? Jesus Christ doesn't have anything to do with the laws of America.
Huh?
He doesn't have anything to do with the laws of America.
He does. He has to do with everything.
I'm going to ask you to shut off the vehicle. Can you shut off the vehicle for
It
me?
has something to do with everything. So.
Okay. I'm asking you, can you shut it off? Get your car.
Oh yeah, that just happened.
Oh, yeah. 4, 3, we're going to be a pursuit westbound. 39's the lead.
Roman pursuit is driving in the opposite lane around some traffic, doing about 65 westbound, westward.
I think this is a good illustration of what police officers are up against and how quickly it can turn dangerous. You know, he's right there. This guy's got a warrant. He was probably trying to steal vehicles. He's very calm and comfortable about lying. I think he's probably hardened. I don't know. I guess I'm just sort of profiling him from what I've seen on the video. But that's my life experience, and having prosecuted people like this, that's what I don't think this is this guy's first go around with crime. And you just see how quickly their day turns into something pretty dangerous. This guy is driving erratically. The conditions are bad. The whole thing is just taken a quick turn, and that's what they're up against. So it's very, very easy to judge police officers and say that they're being paranoid or asking too much. But here's the reason why things like this happen.
Weather conditions are rain, wet surface. Can you still see him?
He just went around the turn up here, so I just lost visual.
Yep. Four, 3, and 4. You can advise your county if you.
They have someone en route.
Looks like he wrecked at the cemetery. He's going southbound across the cemetery now.
Can't speed getting out.
Wearing a black hoodie. He's seen up next to this building here. You guys can stop. I'm going to go over here and just try to block him off.
Is he running southbound?
Affirmative. Trees over by the country club. Still running south through golf course here.
Again, I have two thoughts on this. One is, even more so than the driving, this is really dangerous. You're pursuing a guy who is potentially dangerous, at least. I mean, I don't know the rest of the story. I just heard what you've seen on the video. But in my estimation, from what I've heard and from what I've seen of that guy, he is potentially dangerous. And these guys are out there trying to corral him because he's got a warrant. And that's a tough job. The other thing is, it's just sort of strange, the conditions, and he's walking around. It kind of reminds me of like a video game like Minecraft or like Halo or something. Like they're walking around. Not so much here, but later on they have their guns drawn, and for good reason, because they don't know where this guy is or what he's doing.
I got another phone. He's going easy.
This is floated out here.
Well, there you have it. I'm gonna stop it there. Like I said, the main video, which I recommend, go to the link in the description and go check out that video. It's interesting to watch, but there's a lot of, they basically go on a wild goose chase through this flooded golf course looking for him, and they don't find him. In the description of that video, they say they haven't found him yet, but the entire time I'm worried for the safety of these guys as they're doing it. When I'm watching the video and I don't know what's going on, I wish I had some nice closure for you, but I don't. That's what's going on. And like I warned you, it's a lot more sinister than our usual sovereign citizen traffic stop, but I did think it was very interesting. Here at Law Talk, we do a lot of videos answering common legal questions. We also do reviews of law in the movies and then on TV. We also share some of our more interesting cases. We're always putting out new videos. So if you like that, please hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell.